So before I get into this video, I want to give a quick shout out to Jeff from SoCal Sense. If you guys haven't followed him yet, definitely do that, because without him, I wouldn't have this video or pretty much half the videos that I'm doing this week. He sent me a bunch of Louis Vuitton fragrances as well as the new Elysium Eau Intense. But today I'm going to be doing a review and also a quick comparison of a brand new fragrance that came out in 2023 by Louis Vuitton. It is called Pacific Chill. So without further ado, let's get it. What's going on, my great smelling dudes? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Randy, aka Fragrance Dude. For those of you who do not know, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and then if you want my videos sooner, if you want to get notified of them, make sure to hit the bell. And then if you could, follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Fragrance Dude. So again, today I have another brand new release in 2023. One that I wasn't really even expecting to get because I haven't purchased any of these fragrances. Louis Vuitton is really not in my area. There's only two in my entire state, and when you go to them, you have to have an appointment, usually days in advance. With that said, the fragrances are also, I have this price range that I like to pay for fragrances, and I'll wait till they come on discounters, which is $250 or below. And so this one, Louis Vuitton, if you guys don't know, they never discount their fragrances. Not only that, the fragrances just jumped up in price about 30%, and so now it is about $300 for every one of their fragrances. But today, we are, if I can find it, we are going to be doing a review. So again, Jeff from SoCal Sense, if you haven't followed him, definitely go do that. Appreciate you sending me these. I asked him if he could send me a decant of Elysium Eau Intense because it wasn't out yet and he had a bottle. And he said yes, and then he sent me 3 different Louis Vuittons because he knows I haven't really tried them. Afternoon Swim, Pacific Chill, and City of Stars, which I'm going to be doing a review in comparison next week of all 3 of them. And this one I just sprayed on, the one that we're going to be reviewing today. I'll also spray it on again to remind myself. This is by Louis Vuitton. It is Pacific Chill. So they come in these little decants that you can buy online for like 30 bucks. It's crazy. I really don't get it. I don't. It's like the only brand out there that doesn't discount their stuff. I mean, it's like less expensive than a Tom Ford, but yet they won't let anybody like try them unless you go to their store. They won't discount them even a little bit. And even like you would think you could find them on eBay. No, I mean, you can, but it's usually more expensive. So there we go. Spray it again on my hand. So as soon as you spray this fragrance on, you can notice 3 things. You can notice that there's a muskiness underneath the entire thing. You can notice that there's citrus. And then you can notice that there's this like green kind of minty fruitiness. And it automatically sticks out to you as a comparison to another fragrance. And it's not just me. My wife also said this. My brother also said this. It really reminds us of a fragrance that's about $200 less. And it's because of this note in it that I don't know the note breakdown. I'm guessing that this is in the note breakdown. If not, then I don't know why. But it's apricot. There is an apricot note that is front and center of this fragrance for the first at least half hour, which is where I'm at on my other hand right now. And it really reminds all 3 of us, not exactly, I would say probably 70%, Blu Atlantis, or Blu Atlas Atlantis. It really does. And so with that said, I know that for a long time on my channel, a lot of people were with me in saying that how great Atlantis is for the price. It's a really nice indie style designer made from a skincare company that is unisex, yes, but it's apricot, it's unique, musky citrus, a little bit marine and aquatic. And this one, it's like that, but in the opening, it has a little bit more of this mintiness. It has a little bit less of the citrus that you get in Atlantis. And then the apricot is not as front and center for the opening like 2-3 minutes, but then it becomes very, very, very right in your face. It's apricot, maybe a little bit of peach, a little bit of orange under there as well. It's musky. It's a little bit minty. There's almost like an herbal tinge to it as well, and a little bit of a florally undertone. But if I had to summarize this fragrance, which I also sprayed Afternoon Swim on my other hand yesterday night, and I tried it out, and I was thinking to myself, Afternoon Swim is very simple fragrance. It's very good, but it's a very simple fragrance. This one is a very simple fragrance as well. You can explain it by just saying, at least for the first half hour. Yeah, we're about 35-40 minutes in with my right hand. It's just apricot with maybe a little bit of peach and orange underneath it, some musk, and then a little bit of like a mintiness underneath it. There is not much else going on with it, and it really is just a higher quality version of Blu Atlas Atlantis. That is really what I'm getting from this fragrance. It's really nice. I mean, it really is nice. I almost sense a little bit of like an ambrette seed in this. It kind of just has that ambrette seed that you get from the Dior Homme Intense and Parfum, that I can get just a little touch of that underneath it. But for the most part, again, I'm just picking up a lot of apricot. It's fruity, it's fresh, it's a little bit zesty underneath from the citrus in the opening, like 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, it's definitely more zesty on my left hand now that I just sprayed that. Yeah, Pacific Chill is good. It's just, would I spend $300 on it when they're not going to be discounted? I asked my wife, and she wants me to sell a bunch of my fragrances and buy it. I don't think I will, because to be honest with you, I mean, it is really high quality and it smells really good, but I can already notice that it's dissipating quicker off my skin. And I think that for $200 less, you can get something that is not the exact same, but in the same ballpark, and that again is Atlantis. I'm not going to talk about Atlantis anymore, but just to give you guys an idea of what you're going to be smelling if you want to try out Pacific Chill, it's kind of just like Atlantis, but in the opening, Atlantis has more citrus. This one is more of kind of like a fruity mintiness with a touch of citrus. And then again, you get more of a prominent apricot in this one. In that one, in Atlantis, is more of like a marine style mixture of citrus, apricot, and peach. So if you like Atlantis, you'll like this. It's just, what is it worth $300? To me, I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's good. It's all going to be about the longevity, which doesn't seem to be long here. So just in my opinion, I don't think it's going to be something that's worthwhile. So again, this fresh, it's a fresh fragrance. It's definitely going to be more for the spring and summer. It would be a perfect spring fragrance, but definitely summer worthy as well. There's a definite fruitiness to this. There's even like a nice little warm woods underneath it, maybe like a sandalwood or a cedar that's just resting underneath the fragrance. And then again, you get a little bit of an herbaceousness, but I'm just nitpicking. If I was just a third grader trying to explain this, I would say that's kind of like juicy, fruity, and fresh. Oh, that smells like apricot. That's pretty much what I get from this fragrance. Kind of like an Afternoon Swim, how it's a very zesty orange. So that's what I get. Let me know if you guys have tried this. I'm going to have to wear through that. I know my wife, again, wants me to buy that, but if I'm going to buy one, I don't know if it would be that or Afternoon Swim. I don't even know if I'm going to buy one, because they're just way too expensive to consider a purchase unless you're just really obsessed with them. And I don't see any love for this one at this point in time, to the point where I need to spend $300. It is really nice. If it was $100, I would buy it right now. I mean, it's really nice, but you guys get what I mean. But yeah, let me know again if you've tried this before. And again, I will be back next week with a full review of it. I'm going to wear it a few times, as well as Afternoon Swim and City of Stars. And then I'm going to do kind of like a full review compilation of the three from the Louis Vuitton line and let you guys know if any of them are worth a pickup. So again, tune into that. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back with another one. Thanks so much. Peace out.